Try and let people speak. I know I say it every week, every month, but just try and sort of say. And I'm the worst for it, so fuck off. I know I am, but fine. Welcome to fuck's sake.
There you go.
That's the second time in 27 episodes I've messed it up.
Leave that
in.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Psych Cabin Podcast, episode 27.
27.
27.
The 27 Club.
Don't a lot of musicians die at 27.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Famous people at 27.
I watched
Kurt
that
Cobain.
a while ago.
He
the girl
shot
called
himself,
the-
didn't he, Kurt Cobain?
Apparently.
Amy Winehouse.
Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin.
Fuck off. All at
Amy
27?
Winehouse, yeah, all
Yeah,
at 27.
yeah.
There's loads.
Loads.
There's loads.
Yeah, 27
Yeah.
Club.
Wow.
Was James Dean 27 as well? Something like that.
Kurt
20,
Cobain.
I think he was 24, 25. Kurt Cobain was 27, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Wow.
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So how many is that? You've just stayed there about 7, 8?
Winston Churchill, he was 27.
Yeah. He was just a kid. Yeah.
Just a goddamn kid. 27 episodes of the podcast. We've not recorded since December last year, the Christmas episode.
Yeah, Merry
So we're all back.
Yeah.
We're all back. Have we all had a good 6 weeks off or whatever? 6 weeks away?
Enjoy Christmas.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
I had a great Christmas.
Good year.
I did enjoy Christmas, but I said yes to too many things.
Yeah, you did. You did, because we saw you and you went, I've not had a fucking day off.
Just do me head in.
That was
Not
when we
a
went
day
to
off.
walk near yours.
Do that in.
Yours for something to eat.
Yeah, he said every day I've done something.
Every fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what? In Christmas, really, you just want to sit on your settee,
Yeah.
watch TV,
Band of Brothers.
eat
Play
chocolate,
Lego and let the kids play and watch films.
and just do fuck all.
yeah.
Yeah, you cocked up there.
I did fuck up. I fucked up, massively fucked up, and I don't know why I did
The
it.
thing is, in our family though, as well, it's difficult because we have Christmas Eve,
Christmas Day.
and then we have Christmas Day. Mike, I tell you, who fucked it up this year. Mike.
You went to Corsica.
Can I just say a comment that's just come in on TikTok? A day in the life of Davey. I don't know, must be a new follower. Hopefully you are a follower. He's just said, let's not try and talk over each other, lads. Lasted 2 minutes. Yeah, well, you come and fucking do a podcast.
That's a record.
Yeah, that is a record for us. Yeah, that's a record for us. Sorry, I cut you off. What were we saying?
Mike
was
fucked
cool.
Christmas up.
Yeah.
Mike fucked Christmas up.
Went to Corsica.
He went to Corsica and didn't have Boxing Day. It threw us all out a little bit, didn't it?
Even
it
though our
did,
cousins
yeah.
threw them out a bit.
Yeah.
They
Threw
were
everybody
all a
out.
bit like, what's going on?
Nobody knew what to do.
No.
Took his dog to Corsica.
He did.
And I didn't know his dog has a passport.
Yeah.
His dog had a passport, yeah. Took his dog to Corsica and his dog had a passport. So, Danny, what have you been up to? Start with you. Anything to report back to the podcast world
No,
about anything in general?
Great Christmas. Really good Christmas, actually. I really enjoyed it. Saw family, saw some friends and stuff, and it was nice. I got really drunk Christmas Day night.
Did you?
Well,
Oh, you did? You FaceTimed me. You were smashed.
I had my wife's family around. It was lovely. They had a great day and everything. And then obviously when they went, I thought, well, I need to see my family a little bit. And
Yeah.
so we FaceTimed.
What were you drinking?
Port. That my sister bought me.
That'll do it.
Well, my sister was a Secret Santa this year.
Oh, did she buy
Our
you?
sister, should
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she bought me 3 little bottles of port and drank all 3 of them.
So
You were.
Port.
And it was great. I was in. But what it's something. It reminded me a little bit of COVID. You know, when everyone was doing quizzes, weren't they? Every frigging.
Yeah.
And we.
Do you miss COVID?
No.
Yeah. It's, do
In,
you know
in a
what?
weird way?
Yeah.
No.
I was
No.
talking.
Is that okay? Can we say that? I miss COVID.
Yeah.
I don't miss it.
Do you not miss it?
I was talking to somebody yesterday. I'm sure he won't mind. He's
Yeah.
a lovely chap called Martin. Never met him before. He was working where I was working, and he was new to a job. And we got talking, and we had similar paths. How we came off the tools and started into another.
All right, Danny,
sort of
get a
job.
room.
And we both got on to talking about COVID, and he was telling me a great story. He was a bricklayer.
Yeah.
And he said he carried on working through COVID, but he said, I've never earned so much money in COVID. He said,
Really?
I earned a fortune. He said, I was earning like 1,500
What, private jobs and stuff like that?
private jobs, like, because he was just putting price in. And
people
were at
saying,
home.
yeah.
So he was going over, doing stuff. And he said he was earning like loads of money. And he
Bit of
said,
cash.
And we were both saying, we miss COVID.
Yeah, well, it's the heady days of furlough, basically, and
Don't get me wrong.
watching box sets in a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I worked all the way through COVID, so I didn't get furloughed, unfortunately. But
Drive a lot, do you? To
Yeah.
Banter's?
Yeah.
Traffic was good.
what about you? You don't miss COVID, Jack?
No, because it took. Because I turned 21 that year. And it took a whole
Yeah.
year. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, on the one hand, it was great. I was furloughed. I did the same thing as everyone else. I could play video games. I was earning money at the time.
Can I just say, COD Verdansk during COVID, that was fucking peak COD.
COD went
that
down
was peak
12 years
Verdansk.
ago.
That was peak. Oh, it was fucking brilliant. It was brilliant. Sorry, Jack, go on.
But no, yeah, I mean, that's quite a. It could have been a great year, but it was just all sort of just taken away.
Yeah, I
It was
fair
like being
enough.
drafted or something.
Yeah,
in
I
a
know what you
weird
mean. It was
way.
weird,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, George, your younger brother, he missed like a year and a half of school.
Yeah, stuff like that as well.
That must
yeah.
have been amazing.
But you know what really
Yeah.
irritated me about that? Everyone that you interviewed that's on cameras and on the news channels are like, it's terrible, all these kids missing school. Every fucking kid was
loved it.
buzzing to fuck that they missed, that they had a year and a half off without some wanky teacher saying, you've not done your homework or something.
I've got a good friend who was a school teacher.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry to all teachers.
No, he watches this. He'll love this. I won't mention his name and the school he works at because it's not fair on him. But
Yeah, I like teachers, by the way.
Well,
not all of them.
I remember, never forget a phone call from him, and he'd had, the school got closed and they couldn't go in.
Please don't name any names.
No, I won't mention any names.
Yeah.
And when he got the phone call to say, "Oh, you've got to come back in," and you got to, he was fucking gutted.
Devastated.
He was absolutely. I remember being on the phone to him like, "This is fucking brilliant." And then, like, all he used to have to do at the first stages was set homework or set lesson plans for the children to follow, and then they have to submit it at a certain time. And he said, "I could do that standing on my head." And then he got the phone call to say like, "Oh, we're going to open it up and you've got to come in. And there'll be like classes of 3s and 4s." And he's like, "Fuck's sake."
Devastation.
Like devastated.
Devastation.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, all teachers just do chat GPT. That's all
Yeah.
they do. And call me a liar. Call me a liar. Call me a liar. Because you do. Tell you now.
Do you know what you were talking about? We always talk about it on this, but ChatGPT. I've got a good friend of mine who actually texts me saying he's been watching loads of videos on AI, and he basically thinks we're all fucked and it's all going to turn to Terminator.
Well, we've talked a lot about AI.
Not having it. You know my thoughts on AI?
Let's get through the how are you bit first, and then we can go on to AI if you want. Jack, how are you?
We just did that.
Did
Oh,
we?
did we? Oh, we know
No,
it was about
we didn't.
COVID.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm all right.
Anything going down in your life? What's happening? Anything interesting?
Booked my holidays for the year. Did
Are
that
you
the
off,
other
Jack?
day. Wales in end of July. And then
Coincidence.
New York City
New York.
in December for Dad's the Big 5-0. Yeah. But I'm on that as well, obviously. So that's yeah.
I know
booked all
double
those off.
50.
And booked Christmas off as well for work.
Yes.
Even though that's
Yeah, I've got
Months
to have
away.
something to look forward to.
well, yeah.
Got to have something to look forward to and
Yeah,
fucking
and
pay
that
for.
definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah. So apart from that, all good.
Yeah, not too
Andy?
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, just winter hibernation phase.
Just-
Started making stuff at work on the bandsaw, in breaks.
Yeah. You brought it onto the live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Andy did a what's in the box on the live.
It was great.
Stuff.
It was quite good actually.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Your
There's loads of stuff on the internet you can tell you how to make stuff.
your Santa sleigh
Oh,
and it was
reindeer
brilliant.
in the
It was
sleigh.
brilliant.
Yeah, that was great. That's
Brilliant.
3 weeks. That.
Roll it out. Why is it not on the table, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good
special.
point.
Bring it out.
Make something for the table.
Can we bring your colleagues? I won't mention names. Colleagues, what he made because that story's hilarious.
Are we allowed to? Are we,
Don't know.
do we don't? You got to be careful here. So let's no, let's not.
When,
Let's not.
No, when you get some free time and there's loads of scrap, you can make stuff because we both work in a machine shop.
Yeah. Okay.
He made quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Just be careful. I wouldn't go any further.
Oh no, it's all right. But
Yeah.
it's some of the stuff. I'm getting the older I get, the more like, oh, it's just great making things, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're a throwaway world nowadays. Look, you drive to any tip, right? And I guarantee you, as you drive into the tip, you look to the right and you go, look, all them fucking TVs there.
Yeah.
And you can't help it, you think, I bet there's fuck all wrong with them.
Yeah, there's like something, a chip or something.
Yeah, I bet there's nothing wrong.
Or,
Well, I mean, but the problem, I know a lot of dickheads punch the TVs and stuff during like sport events and whatnot, but I've done it myself.
Hacker's gone wrong.
Yeah, the hacker's gone wrong.
Yeah.
it's just one, innit? One off.
I remember
Yeah.
Dad spitting at the TV.
Did he?
That
Did
was
it?
99,
Was it
Yeah.
final
against?
Yeah.
So
Champions
we
League.
scored the
99
equaliser,
Against the
League.
Germans.
and
It was the Germans.
he scored the
okay.
Teddy scored the equaliser,
And all it.
And then and in between that, the ITV footage came up, and it was the Germans, and it was, I can't remember the name of the defender. There was two defenders. One was on the goalpost, like it's like, oh, they've scored, and the other one was like, oh, damn, like that. And Dad turned and went, oh, you dirty Germans, and spat on the
That is awesome. That is
and
absolutely
then wiped
awesome.
it. And as he wiped it, there was a corner. Bang! Ollie scored.
Beckham
Still
corner.
the best. And it's still the best at end
Yeah,
game ever.
yeah.
Absolute unbelievable moment. Absolutely, like I think probably the greatest moment in my life, apart from children. Genuinely mean it. The single most greatest moment in my life.
Gary Neville, he says, no, it's bigger than my kids being born.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because
there, though, he was playing.
you know, I mean, to talk, we don't really often talk about football, but let's do it. But you know, as a person, man, woman, whatever, once you are a fan of a team,
yeah, it's
but they're there forever.
yeah, they are. It's true.
Yeah.
You don't
It's really
swap.
You don't.
I only know of one person in my entire life that has swapped allegiances, and I can't really talk about it on air.
But he was very young, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't. He was 17.
Oh, that's well out of order.
Yeah, 17. So no, he wasn't very young at all.
No, I mean even now, you know, right?
It still annoys me today.
I've supported United some fantastic successes, and like the last 10 years hasn't been great, but we've still won.
But what I'm saying is, you can
You've
have
still been-
marriage, births, deaths.
Yeah, you got your team.
You'll always be that fan of that team.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
whether it's,
so you die.
like
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another thing as well. You see a lot of funny clips about how it affects your partner's mood, this mood. Like, obviously, we're all sat around here with Man United fans, you'd be City, or whatever fan you are. Carrick coming in, and
I've just lifted.
my mood has been better. Like,
around the house.
I've been a better person.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I can actually watch
Yeah.
football
can
again.
enjoy it.
I can actually enjoy your stuff again.
Apparently, he's one of the best smelling individuals
Yeah.
ever,
Yeah.
Michael Carrick.
Yeah,
Apparently,
Yeah, give
and
it-
you can kind of see that.
Do you know what it is about Carrick? That I know we're going on football here.
Don't matter.
that I love.
It doesn't matter. Talk about
but
football.
it affects everything. He's such a level-headed person.
Yeah.
He's almost perfect. Like Ollie was. I loved Ollie.
Yeah.
But he was emotional.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
And we've had other managers.
nothing wrong with being a bit emotional, though.
There's nothing wrong with being emotional, but you watch Carrick in every interview. Even
Yeah,
Paul
yeah,
Scholes
yeah.
said it. The way he plays, or Gary Neville, he's never up. He's never down.
Just level.
He's there.
level. Yeah,
And that's what Manchester United need.
yeah.
They don't need craziness. They need that and play good football.
Or don't need Jim Ratcliffe saying we're being colonized.
That was fucking mental.
I know.
Mental.
Why did he say that?
Well, he is a billionaire.
What's that got to do with?
I mean, I know he's a billionaire, and you can billionaires can basically say what they want. They're not really accountable to anybody.
Well,
They're billionaires. They're not really. They're
No,
not. But he's also the part owner of Manchester United, so he's obviously accountable for his views towards Man United, but not necessarily accountable for his views towards anything else necessarily. I don't know.
That's the problem. People think they can. They've got that extra input of saying stuff just because they've got loads of money. When really,
Yeah.
just know their corner.
But they kind of have though. They kind of have.
How do you mean? Do you mean?
Well, OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson got found guilty, and he fucking chopped two people's heads off.
Yeah, no, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
But I mean, they haven't got just because that's just their opinion.
Yeah, but that
they're
wasn't
right,
because
doesn't mean they're right.
there was a lot of other stuff tied into that. Yeah.
I know there was.
Yeah.
I know there was with like the racial thing, but there was
wasn't
also
'cause of his, like,
extreme
his-
wealth, which paid for his defence, which got him
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know we're going. Fuck it. Don't matter where we go. But I suppose what I'm saying is, if you're a billionaire, you're not accountable. Elon Musk. Look at Elon Musk and his views on all sorts of things.
Yeah.
You're not really. Nobody can touch you, can they? In a
Well,
sense.
it's like they're getting into the
But
Epstein
people have a
stuff.
relief of that stuff because people have lost jobs because of an opinion or because of something they said or because of some tweets from years ago.
Yeah,
and
he's
stuff.
not going to lose his club.
So when people, when
Yeah.
one reason why that's supported, even if people disagree with the statements, it's because it's a release for people who can't say or feel like they can't say their stake on things.
Yeah.
If their job, if you say something and your job is taken from you, as the knockdown effect of that, a week later, there's a lot of people who've gone through. Not even that, just like something they said about COVID, something they said about vaccines, or something they said about this.
you put yourself.
Yeah.
I suppose I know I'm not comparing it in a sense, but I suppose I am. you put yourself out there. We all are out there right now on the podcast with our opinions and our views. And, you know, someone could go back and say, well, you said this, but you can have an opinion, but I suppose without being, you can have an intelligent opinion without necessarily being offensive or,
Yeah,
well,
but
actually,
but anyone could be offended by anything.
yeah, this is kind of the point. So you can still be offensive. You can still say, fuck that shit, I don't agree with it or whatever, but not actually cause mass offense.
But that can happen. You're going to offend.
So
anyone.
Are we saying he should have the right to say what he said,
Yeah.
or he shouldn't have had the? I don't know. What?
Yeah, sure. Anyone should be allowed to. If people can't say what they really want to say, then it gets repressed, it gets hidden, and it comes out in some other area.
Yeah,
and then no one knows anything about anyone.
The thing
Everyone's
I don't
just
get
pretending.
with Ratcliffe's
That's
Yeah.
true as well, Jack. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I don't get with Ratcliffe's statement was how he said the UK has been colonised by immigrants. Right. And that's what he said.
Well, he didn't even say immigrants. I think he just said the UK's being colonised. I think that's what he said.
Okay.
And the definition of colonisation is an aggressive group trying to take over. So I think that was why.
But he's also part of an industry and owns a football club
Well, I know what you're going to say.
that
Well,
its whole purpose is to include
foreign people that work there. Like,
foreign people,
Correct. Yeah.
the players,
Yeah.
staff. But
Yeah.
let's be honest,
That's for the
it's
players
mainly
as well.
probably
Yeah.
there's a big emphasis on the players.
and it's just yawned on the
You know,
podcast.
and
it's actually just
get
yawned.
people from Brazil, they get people from
Well, wherever.
any country, you know,
Yeah.
like so. What I don't get is like you're saying that, but you also are the same person who gives these people wages.
Yeah, but it's like
But
those are
why-
players earning hundreds of £1,000s a week and stuff. The one issue, the problem is, this is the thing, because everyone got so emotional, everyone reacted to it so, oh my God, I can't believe he said that.
Yeah.
The two sort of reactions against it were, no, that's not true, what he said is a lie, or, well, the UK, did this in the past and had the empire, so even if that is true, it's deserved. Well, then it's like, well, what are you actually saying there? Are you saying that he's right, but it's just that it's happening, or are you saying that or are you denying it? Like nobody could there was no consensus on sort of what exactly what exactly was the issue people had with what he said.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he felt like
Yeah.
if he or his team or whatever felt like he'd said something incorrectly because he apologised for it afterwards as well. So, yeah, how did we get onto this?
He didn't. He just didn't.
Well, it's in
need
the
to be
news.
said. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't need to. The thing is, whenever if you are a billionaire or whatever you are, there is a position of power, and there is like.
Yeah, but we shouldn't listen to him.
But why? But I also think why? Yeah,
Money.
I know.
Because they got loads of money. We should. Well, it's up to people to listen to. We shouldn't give them extra attention just because they've got loads of money.
Yeah, but then people do.
Exactly,
People,
I know, and they do. They
people
get trapped
pay
into it
people
because
pay
they've got
more
money.
attention when they
Because they've got
disagree
money. Yes.
with it
Yeah.
than when they agree. If you agree with it, you just go, yeah, I agree with that, whatever.
Yeah, 'cause it was
If you
fair
disagree,
and
but you type of comment, you talk about it with people, blah, 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 and then it goes even. It could. That's not just if you're a billionaire. Actually, you could be anyone, just a YouTuber or anyone.
He's got a bigger
yeah,
platform because he's got loads of money.
yeah. That's what drives. I mean, there's plenty of people who say things or have hot takes or whatever, and they don't even really believe it, but they know it drives
Oh
engagement.
yeah, there's a lot of that actually in the podcast world with it. Or
Oh, yeah,
YouTube,
yeah.
Just push a message.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is that Candice Owens? She's gone a bit crazy, and is that?
It's not even the political people. There's people who just stream video games and they'll say something like, "Oh, every GTA game's crap," or
Yeah.
something, and then
Knowing
that
full
drives.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kids get clicks.
They'll say things that are wrong, like,
There's a great phrase.
Yeah.
Angry people click.
Yeah, we put a clip out the other week
Yeah.
on. Well, I say we. Pi Radio put a clip out the other week, and I was interviewing an Austrian guy, and they'd written Dave's interviewing an Australian guy. Now I don't know who put the clip out. I don't know who actually put the clip out. But as I opened it, I thought that is fucking brilliant because all everyone's going to go is he's Austrian, not Australian.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Now, it could have been a genuine mistake. If it is, fair enough, it is. That doesn't matter. But if it isn't, it's beautiful as well.
He's a great.
Do you know what I mean?
Brian
Taken from what's the film with Jim Carrey?
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
He says, where he says,
Austria.
The girl says, I'm Austrian.
Let's throw another shrimp on the
And then
barbie.
No, and then Australia is shrimp on the barbie. So it's like, could have been taken from that.
It could have been taken from that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a weird. We've said this a few times on the pod. We're still going through this weird kind of political instability in the UK at the moment. You know, I think the world, maybe the world. I don't know.
The Western world.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know about the whole world, but there's obviously this.
Seems that way.
Still got this shit. I mean, it's. Don't quote me exactly. Is it 4 years to the day next week since the Ukraine thing started with?
Yeah, no,
it's 4 years to the day.
I see 4 years.
Yeah,
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Right, yeah, that's
and
I mean, for the Russians, it was 41 to 45 the Second World War.
I know it's lasted longer than the whole of the Second World War for the
Yeah,
Russians.
for them,
Yeah.
wow, I mean that's
already,
mad.
that's
Yeah.
the longest war since or before.
Yeah, and they're the invading force.
Yeah, and they've got the worst enemy. They've got somebody that's like them. They can just take it.
Yeah.
They can defend. And
Yeah. So there's I suppose there's all this instability. Look, the UK sort of political outlook at the moment is just
Fucking mess.
all over the place.
Fucking mess.
Labour Party, Conservative Party, Liberal Democrats, Greens, Reform. They're all just, I don't know.
everything's broken up and all over.
Yeah.
the place.
Did you hear about how there was 30 local elections that the Labour Party had stopped from happening?
Yeah, they had to redo it, though, haven't they? They had to redo
But it went to court, and they've now been told that they've got to do them. But they said that they weren't going to happen because there wasn't the ability to deliver them elections in them local areas. But now they've been said, no, you have to have them. But the majority of the 30 areas were what? They were Labour-run areas.
course.
So it's like it's all dirty tricks and money and power and.
Yeah.
I don't know how we've got onto this. Fucking hell.
Well, it's relevant. It's relevant.
Yeah,
It's
it is
world
relevant,
topics.
I
Yeah.
suppose, yeah, it is
Yeah.
relevant. But
Yeah.
I was going to say, we did talk about football before. I just want to change
bring it
again.
back. Bring it back, Danny.
And we are doing on you know, I want to, you know how you do your little things and you put clips and we hope we get views and hopefully we get fucking.
We are doing a.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna say
We're going to do
a watch along.
Watch along.
A watch along.
So we like they've got AFTV, so can we be like STSC MUT the side cabin
TSCP TV
TSCP TV.
You don't want that in the title.
TSCPD. What CPD? CPD.
Isn't that something to do with pulmonary?
Continuous professional development.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you sort of more like something else? Jack's put his coat on during the fucking podcast.
No.
Jack's actually put his his podcast.
I was starting to shake.
That's the first.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're at the mic.
No, it's cold tonight.
Jack's actually put his coat on
quite-
during the
it's quite
podcast.
fun,
I was doing a live gaming the other night on TikTok, and some guy came in and went, "Oh my god, this is embarrassing. You're supposed to be a construction podcast.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?" Something like that. So I replied, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
Right,
fair.
and then I banned him. I blocked him from the account.
Yeah.
I just thought, why have I got to justify myself to you if I want to play if I want a game at 49 years old?
Isn't Fortnite
Yeah, but
a
it's
game
just
about building
Building
stuff?
stuff.
Well, it kind of is. Yeah, it actually is.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
bait.
bollocks.
In fact, in Fortnite, if you're the best builder, you'll probably win.
Yeah.
You'll probably win
So-
if you're the best builder. So if that was you, fuck off. There you go. That was. I don't know who it was. I forget his name. He was that insignificant to me.
It was me.
Was it you? Was it really?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That'd have been funny if it was.
Yeah.
That'd have been good if it was. What were we saying? So,
do you have a nice Christmas?
yeah, I see Andy asked me. Andy asked me. Nobody asked me.
He was too busy at Christmas.
I was too busy at Christmas. I said yes to too many people.
Actually, I was that busy, I didn't get a chance to watch Band of Brothers.
There you go.
Same.
There you go.
Same.
Bit of a Christmas.
That's Christmas, isn't it?
Bit of a Christmas tradition in our sort of household that we always
watch it
try.
again, actually.
Because
I
you were
didn't
so
either,
busy,
Yeah.
do you think that you and your lovely wife
Yeah.
and family and,
Yeah.
and children, will it affect next year where you'll go, I'm not doing that?
100% have already agreed.
Yeah.
We've already agreed next year we're doing absolutely nothing
Yeah.
apart from obviously family stuff, but we're not doing anything else.
Yeah.
So that was December. January,
Your
I had my
birthday?
birthday in January.
50, 60
years
again.
ago.
60 again.
Yeah, I'm a year off 50. I never thought. I think when you're like 15 or something, did you ever remember thinking like, what would it be like when I'm 50? I bet I'll have flying cars by then. Do you know what I mean? It's weird, isn't it, getting old?
Yeah.
Is 50 old?
Yeah, it's not too bad. You're not doing too bad.
It's getting on the way, isn't it? It's on the way. I still wear hoodies and shit though.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
It's changed, hasn't it? It's changed.
And you're right. And you know the film Kevin and Perry Go Large, and
Yeah.
obviously Harry Enfield and Kathy Burke.
yeah.
Well, Kevin's mum and dad in that, I think they're like in their like 40s, but they're dead like square in like shirts and pants and shit. And do you think like people have sort of the fashions kind of changed in a way and kind of
I don't know if
makes
it's our ages, but I do think things have changed. I mean, Jack's the best example to ask because he's still in his 20s. So
Yeah, people definitely don't like Grandad.
Yeah.
Grandad, obviously, he like never really wore a pair of trainers, did he?
No,
maybe
no.
like a pair of pumps on.
No, yeah, you're
something,
right.
But he never wore like Nike or Adidas or anything like that. Really.
Yeah, he never did actually. No,
Wore
So-
shirts a lot and stuff. There was just like a kind of it was just a different kind of fashion.
I saw a clip the other day and it said we're 20 years away from old people's homes having like DJ decks in them. I can't remember what clip it was on.
Yeah,
and it's kind of
yeah,
we actually, sort of. You've yawned again on the podcast, and that's twice you yawned on the podcast.
Cold, he always does it to me.
The cold makes you yawn.
it's funny. The sun makes me sneeze.
In fact, like
That's true. That does that.
So if I was at work,
sneeze.
if I was at work now and I was in a meeting and you were yawning like that, I'd fucking bury you. Honestly, not at work, not to you, but like over time. Do you know what I mean?
He's like, I'm not having that.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Yeah, because it is. Yeah. Anyway, so
So inadvertently, you're saying, don't yawn.
Stop fucking yawning.
Stop yawning on this.
Stop fucking yawning on the podcast, will you? For fuck's sake!
did it go all? Did it go all
You
dad?
went a bit dad.
Did it go all dad?
No,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Well, all right. So, Danny, just say something to me. Start talking to me.
How's
Oh,
your?
look at my phone though. What's that?
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry, just give me a sec.
yeah.
Sorry, just give me a sec. Is that similar? Is that a similar thing?
No, because yawns you can't help.
Yeah, but if someone yawns in your face.
Yeah, but it's not. I didn't do it deliberately. It just happened.
I always hate it when you say something and someone goes, "What?" And then you have to say it again, especially at
But
the.
that was-
Yeah, but that's more like shock.
Yeah, but
that's like what?
But
No way.
Even if they're like already kind of half listening,
Right.
The worst example of that is like if you go to a drive-through and you say something,
Yeah.
and they go, "What happened? What?" They don't hear your order the first time.
Have you done a McDonald's drive-through recently?
I did a McDonald's drive-through the other day,
I was
and I
gonna say
could not
this.
understand. The guy was mumbling so much. He went, I got to the window, and he went, "How can I tell you your order, please?" What? And he went, "How can I tell you your order, please?" Like, I'm not exaggerating. It was just like that, like
Right.
that quiet.
Have you ever seen that clip of Lee Evans talking where he takes his family to a drive-through?
Yeah.
And he's like, 2 burgers. wait, fucking wait, mate, wait.
But if you go to a drive-through, McDonald's drive-through now, the first thing they say is, "Are you using the app today?"
I'm not fucking using it.
I'm in the fucking car.
I'm in the car. I just want to put my card in the
and you're
thing.
not, and you're not legally allowed to drive whilst using your phone.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not using the fucking app
But
today.
I don't get the right. It
doesn't make any sense.
Talking
Doesn't
about
make any
right,
sense.
Yeah.
I don't get right. I get if you park up in a loading bay and then use the app so it delivers to you. Why would you go to a drive-through and use an app?
We just get Uber to fucking deliver it.
the
wouldn't
app-
we?
Exactly.
But the app is for, you can get delivery through that, but you can get a pickup. So you go to the McDonald's,
Yeah.
you park up, and they bring the
so
food
you
out
wouldn't
to
go
you.
to the drive-through.
That's what it's
then
for.
use an app.
So maybe that's what people are doing. They're going to the drive-through and going, "Yeah, I'm on the app." Why the fuck would you do that?
Well, why would you go through the drive-through to get it? Because then
That's
you
what
just
I mean.
then you just have to order
Just
it
park
anyway.
in the loading bay. But what that might be is because they fucked it up, and those loading bays that they've labelled loading bay delivery collection, people just parking. I've done it myself because you think, well, there's no fucking space. I'll just park there, right? And then they fucked it. They fucked the system up. It's a mess.
You're supposed to go into the parking space, then put the number in, and then they bring it out.
Yeah, but the parking space isn't free, so they can't put the number in.
I'm still old enough to remember how you...
Dad.
Ghost.
Dad.
The ghost?
Dad.
Oh my God, that was a ghost.
Dad.
100% that was a ghost.
Dad.
I'm still old enough to remember the UK without McDonald's. Drive-through, anyway.
So it was all just
Yeah,
restaurants.
I think
go
I
in,
am. I don't remember doing a drive-through at McDonald's. I remember the one in Stockport Precinct, but it obviously wasn't a drive-through.
Yeah.
I don't remember a McDonald's drive-through. You're right. I think I am.
Yeah, it was the first one was at Grand Central in Stockport.
Oh yeah, the clock.
First drive-through McDonald's,
20 years ago.
Yeah, and I still remember the time before even before pizza was delivered.
Yeah.
You couldn't when I was a kid, you couldn't get pizza delivered. That was like witchcraft.
You didn't know, did
No, you couldn't.
Actually,
No.
you didn't get deliveries for
Get video.
No.
No, you could get videos delivered.
in a box.
Yeah, well, you could get VHS
And
videos.
milk.
Yeah. You get milk. Well, obviously milk. Yeah.
That's basically Netflix.
Tizer.
Yeah, but basically it is. It's basically it is Netflix. It's
guy
never going to
coming
work.
around.
It's never going to work. Netflix.
You'd have,
It's never going to work.
You'd have a selection, and you'd take your pick. Yeah.
Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix.
Yeah, they did for £1 million.
Didn't know they had to trans twice, didn't they? I think.
Yeah, I think,
And they
yeah.
Rejected it
Hey,
twice.
There's a very famous, apparently true scene. The Blockbuster head of the corporation meet, and he says it'll fall on its ass because Netflix when it first started was we'd send you DVDs through the post.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's how
Yeah.
you got,
Yeah. Yeah.
And then obviously it launched the streaming service. But before that, the Blockbuster were had a chance to buy it and sort of.
Now look at it.
I mean, this.
But if they had bought it, would they have still?
Well, this
used
is
it
it.
the same way.
They could have
Yeah.
made it and somebody else would have carried on.
Yeah,
this is it.
Toys R Us did the same thing. They had a chance to sort of launch websites. There was other ones as well. They could have launched a website and had all the sort of delivery service for toys
Yeah.
and stuff. But then Amazon sort of just swallowed
Do you
everything
know
up.
what though? I've got to be honest about Toys R Us. From I think our older age group as well, and you, Jack, you probably remember. I do think that nostalgic going to Toys R Us
Oh, it was great.
and seeing those massive aisles. And
Oh,
stuff.
they're great.
Yeah, but you've got that bit.
Smiths, though.
Yeah, you get Smith's toys now,
That's
don't you?
big, no,
but it's not the
What I
same.
mean is, as much as Amazon's great, we all use it. We all use online shopping, and it is great. There is nothing better. Like I did it for my kids at
Yeah.
Christmas.
You go,
I went
yeah.
and bought them some presents.
Yeah.
From
No,
a shop.
No, you
Toys
didn't.
R-
Father Christmas got them.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Toys R Us used to do a great thing. The one in Stockport, if anyone remembers. You'd walk in and then they had a big wall on the left side of the shop. And whatever like the newest movie
Yes.
was, they'd have all like when
Star Wars.
when Revenge of the Sith came out.
Yeah.
They had all the Star Wars toys, and they had this huge poster of the poster is Anakin and Obi-Wan striking
Nice.
lightsabers, and on the poster
Nice.
the lightsabers would move back,
Yes.
and then forward.
Yes.
It was
The,
brilliant.
protective panel
I mean, how
thing,
much did that cost to put up and stuff? But it was amazing because all the kids go straight over and they pick up everything, and well, then you've got to buy it.
Happy
Yeah.
times. I remember going to
Great stuff.
I remember going to Toys R Us in Florida, and Danny was 5 or 6. Something. You could get on the like the powered carts and stuff and drive around the store, and it was just like you couldn't do that over here then. But you know,
Yeah, they never let you. They
could
never let
obviously-
you drive.
Do you
them
know what?
over here.
Talking about those car things, my brother-in-law, he bought his. It was mainly for his daughter, but and his son. But his son's a bit younger. He bought them a battery-powered, car. Yeah. And on Christmas Day, before they came over to ours, they were both just sat in it, but it had a radio station built in now. So the kids were pressing with the radio station, and it was all this like funky dance music and stuff like that. And his daughter and his young son, I won't mention the names, but they just sat. He said they just sat in it all over Christmas and played
Brilliant.
in it.
I
But
see.
what was amazing, and
so what was that on? What was that on?
it was a 2-seater battery powered car.
Yeah.
Kids could sit in.
with the pedals and stuff.
But
Yeah.
the best thing was, Will said, "I've got a remote control for it." So he can basically put his kids in the car
And drive them round.
and drive. He can, so it's a present for the dad.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right. So
That is amazing.
So he's got a remote control car, and I was like, "Mate, just go shopping with him." And he's
That
like,
is
"I have. I've got to
absolutely
take him
amazing.
to Morrison's," and he's controlling him to Morrison's, and they're sat in the car thinking
Yeah.
they're controlling it, but it's actually it's the
Oh,
dad.
my God, Danny.
Yeah, it's the Will. Yeah, it's Will.
That is great.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at some questions that have just come in.
yeah.
Is social media helping or ruining people?
Ruining people.
It's like banning it in schools now, aren't they? They're starting to ban it.
Yeah,
I agree with
I don't
that.
know about that.
In schools.
It's too distracting.
They're trying one thing, but it's like, what is that going to lead
I think
to?
Australia have fully banned social media. Mobile phones in schools completely, haven't they?
Yeah, but that's always been the case. Even when I was in high school, they wouldn't let you have your phone out.
Yeah.
they would take it off you if you put it. If you
I've
took it,
not
brought it out.
with that in schools. I'm,
Banning the phone or banning social media or like no social media till say you're 16.
I'm all right with that. I'm fine with that.
I think it's
For
dangerous
kids,
with girls,
yeah,
isn't it?
I am.
Well, it's dangerous.
I think
I mean,
so.
but, yeah.
The social groups, especially more with girls, it can lead to it's be tricky.
I'm all right with that.
Just turn the phone off.
Yeah, just push your mic a little bit closer
Yeah.
to you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot more innocent when it first started. Like, do you remember when Facebook first launched? Like the sort of things people would go on and say, they would just talk about their day.
No, I know.
They
It
would
was.
just say
It was
very.
dead in it was
very innocent.
It was innocent.
People would just post stuff like that. Yeah.
I tell you one platform that is, I think, I've never been big on social media anyway. I'm not. I know you are, Dave, but
I'm not though anymore. I don't
Well-
post a lot.
LinkedIn is basically,
It's a tricky one, LinkedIn.
it's supposed to be a professional platform.
Yeah.
It's
It's a funny place. It's a strange world, LinkedIn. The world of LinkedIn is a really kind of quirky place because I can absolutely see the need for it and the fact that you can show everybody your career and your professionalism and where you've been and where you've got and where you are at the moment. But at the same time, it's almost letting the world in a little bit too much.
that's what I think.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
People know about your work, and then So if someone wants to search out one of us now, they just find our name. They can
Won't find fuck
pretty
all
much
online.
find a lot.
If you're mine.
Mine's all lies.
Is yours is all lies?
So, well, some of it.
Yeah.
I can't even get on it.
Well, last time I was on Facebook, I changed my profile.
I got told off the other day. Got told
Kaiser Soze.
Note it.
off
Again.
my LinkedIn
Yeah,
profile.
yeah.
For
And I said,
Yeah.
you know what? I can't even get on it anymore. So I said, I don't care. So why don't you make one up?
Yeah. I mean,
I can't even get.
the other quirky thing with LinkedIn is obviously if you work for a company, it's your LinkedIn, but you're expected to change your profile to the
That's
company
what-
background,
yeah.
and I'm not giving an opinion on whether I agree or disagree. I'm just sort of saying it's.
Yeah.
Some companies want you to be active on LinkedIn. Some don't want you to be active on LinkedIn. Some, I don't know. I mean, it's that old. It's going back to, there's a lot of privacy agreements now that need to be signed at work to sort of say you'll be on social media. You will act in this way.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Democratic rights, though, right?
Well, I don't know.
Like work is work, and it should be what your own.
I think, look, I don't know. Yeah, work is work, but if you state an opinion,
offensive.
if you state an opinion on social media and that opinion is not very favourable or is disliked by whatever the majority of society or whatever, then you're probably going to end up losing your job. You probably are these days going to end up losing your job.
I fuck it.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Well,
But if people buy into that, then that'll happen. But if everyone, if people enough people go against it, then it can't happen.
It's funny actually
Yeah.
because I'm not don't know embarrassing, but the cancel culture is kind of out there still, and I remember having a conversation with Mike, our producer for today's podcast, about cancel culture, and Mike said something that's stayed with me for a long time, and he said about how you can't really cancel somebody that's already very opinionated because
Yeah, it's true.
so you kind of almost want to be that way to not get
No,
cancelled.
it's like a 10% of the population who are always going to have these slightly more outliers. Most people don't want to be bothered or have to be honest, most people don't have an opinion on everything.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've not.
You've not what?
Scott.
No, I don't think most people can't have an opinion on
I
everything.
don't give a fuck about pretty much anything. Apart from, I care about my family.
Well, but that's the same for most people.
It is.
But I don't actually give a shit.
They care about the family and they care about, but then whether you like it or not, you are part of a society. You are part of a community of people, families.
I think people,
wherever you live, wherever you work.
to themselves more. I think people too often give an opinion,
Not informed one.
and I'm like, what the fucking point was that? What?
And also,
what are you going on
there's ego,
about?
isn't there? There's
And I
also-
think,
there's-
but I think people give an opinion to hurt people.
Yeah.
Well, they do that as well, of course
And
they
I
do.
don't like shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like an opinion where, this and that. It's an opinion where you're spreading hate or you're spreading. Just shut up.
How many issues are you actually really passionate about anyway? Or are you just following this, like, people go onto this issue and you follow it with the herd onto this issue?
Yeah.
You don't really know enough about it and you don't really care anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good question, actually.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, Andy. Yeah.
We only have so many, so much fighting is for certain things that we actually really care about.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I mean,
Is our opinions driven on?
I'll be honest. I'll be dead honest. I purposely put opinions on Facebook
Why people?
and the local community groups just to wind people up. But in my head,
because you get sick of the hypocrisy of people saying.
correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And I get that.
Yeah.
You lying.
So I make an opinion, knowing full well I don't really mean that opinion. Nothing offensive. I'm talking about. I'm talking about dog poo on pavements or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or people parking on grass verges. Yeah. Or I often go on as Marty McFly and make up things about Back to the Future.
The one I remember is I made a joke on COVID on a social. A few times I did it about the rainbows in the windows. That the kids were doing.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, these kids need to learn how to do straight
Yeah.
rainbows. It's a disgrace to penmanship." And quite a few people had a massive go.
Yeah. I'll tell you a brilliant one that will work this summer.
it's a joke.
If you want to make a joke about Facebook and how ridiculous it is, right? This is a brilliant one. Go onto your Facebook, go onto your local community group, right? Yeah. And make a real serious point about children doing chalk drawings on pavements.
Oh, no.
And how you don't approve of it. Of course I approve of it. Nobody cares. It's
kids
chalk.
love doing it.
The kids love doing
My
it.
kids love
Yeah.
doing that.
But be really arsey and make a point of it and just sit back and watch the comments and the hate that you'll get.
Yeah.
That you'll get. They'll attack you. They will go for the throat.
It's one thing.
you know what I mean?
I love about I've said it in the past about my road. Like, I love my neighbours are genuinely fantastic, and the amount of times, like, mainly in the summer, obviously, like the kids will be pissing around with crayons, and I'm looking at the drive, thinking, "Oh fuck it!" But it is great. And then I turn around, and my neighbours are there with the kids, and they're like doing hopscotch.
Yes.
And in the middle of the road.
That's been going on forever.
And I remember one of our neighbours stopped a car
Yeah.
because, and he won't mind me saying, Ian, he was out with his dogs and the kids were in the middle of the road, right? And I was there, and Ian stopped the car and went, "Oh, we're just finishing this game first."
Yeah, fair
And he
point.
was playing with kids, Ian,
Yeah.
and he's got grandkids. He's a lovely fella.
Yeah.
But can I just go back? When we said about social media with work,
Yeah.
somebody told me at work the other day something really interesting, and I didn't know you could do this, and I found it quite fascinating. I think you'll know about it. So obviously in the sort of industries we work in a little bit, and Andy's as such, and Jack, these companies now can put algorithms on to search for their own content.
Oh no, all the time.
So
There's social media search before you start a new job. You'll have I've had it happen to me on a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
You'll have a social media search on your content.
well, not just that. I mean, what you say. So
Yeah.
we, for instance, work in.
I've been part of it, Danny.
Education.
I've been part
I
of.
didn't know.
I've been part of reviewing individual social media
It's fascinating
in my
isn't
job.
it? It's
Yeah,
amazing,
it is.
Really,
It is.
Yeah.
And then I've been asked, like, what do we think? He stated this opinion in 2004
Yeah.
or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
What do we reckon? And
Yeah.
you've got.
Yeah, but the trick,
Another thing-
the trick. Oh, sorry, I was going to say the trick to that is that you post behind an anonymous account.
Well, that's
Yeah.
but that's also the dark side of the internet in a sense.
Well, it is
Because you post behind an anonymous account
Yeah.
and then
But that's how people get their real opinions out without losing their job.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
I hate about that?
I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I hate about that? Right. What is that when I'm at work, when I've worked for Dave or when I've worked for other people, I take my job very seriously and I do my job very seriously.
Brilliantly, yeah.
Right. And how I am now when I'm talking about my past in construction, if I swear or I've taken drugs or I've done this and
Well,
it's not the same.
I agree completely. It's an interesting point though about how you act professionally and how I think you said it on the last podcast or the one before that they reckon there are 3 versions of one person.
Oh, the 3 faces, yeah.
3 faces. So how
the face that you show to everyone, the face that you show to your closest relatives and stuff, and then the face you only show to yourself.
show to yourself.
Yeah.
So, and in a sense, that's links to what you just said about
suppose it does.
professionalism and. But you can be professional in that job, and then Danny, who's not. Who's at home or out with the lads or whatever, or on his podcast or whatever you know, but if the opinion does circle back, it does come back. It would do. It's a bit similar to. I'll give you an example. It's an extreme one, but I'll give you an example. You could go and watch Man United off any football ground, and you could make a racial slur. We were talking about it before the game to a player, be caught on camera making that racial slur. And then that individual will lose their whole life because of it. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm not saying, please don't think I'm saying that it's wrong.
No.
But what I'm saying is, so they're stating an opinion, but it's been captured by the cameras and by the world.
What they think is like an environment that is private.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. No, it's definitely not private, but.
Why can't you be the same person?
Well, that's the real question.
So I think
That's the real
way
question.
I am now. I think I'm very similar in work. The only thing I might not do is swear.
Yeah, I know what you mean in a professional environment. Or
Yeah,
something.
that's the only thing I'll hold back. I'll hold back my swear words.
I don't think you need to worry about swearing
But-
anymore. Everybody swears in
But
every industry
I
in the
think
world.
When I go to work and I work with certain people, I don't think I'm not acting up to you. You've got to accept me.
Yeah, you're unfiltered.
Unless your opinion on something is extremely controversial or extremely.
Yeah.
But it's how the lines of what's controversial and what's not
Well,
controversial
you're talking
changes.
about legality there, I suppose, aren't you?
Yeah, but if you say like you create a space and it's like in this space you are respectful and blah 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 and you don't swear or whatever and blah blah, and you think, but there are people who have to be a certain way, and if they can't act like that in most areas of their life, it builds and builds
And then it
builds
just blow.
and it needs a release somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it could be anything.
That could be like a fake account.
in real life.
Yeah.
I don't think they are fake accounts. If it's them posting, there was a tweet I saw once, and it blew me away. This guy was being attacked because he said, "Oh yeah, you're saying that. Say it with your real name. Say it with your real face." And his response was, "You post behind your real face. I post with my real soul." He says, "I'm less anonymous behind this account than you are with your real face in your actual life."
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean, and then you sort of go back to like words, and it's like sticks and stones.
Yeah, but sometimes the people say extreme stuff, and do they actually really believe it, or actually they want somebody
To react.
talk them out
I think
of
so.
it,
I think there's a
or to
lot.
get them
There's
to
people.
think
There's
in a way
people who just throw stuff out there,
to
but then
blow things up.
But then there are other people who will try and make give an actual breakdown of their opinions and stuff,
And the
Takes
reasons
whatever
as to
they
why.
Yeah, they'll give a
Yeah.
a book about it.
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, there are.
I mean, it's a deep.
Yeah.
It's
Very deep.
Yeah.
It's a deep world, and it's also a deep kind of It's a deep sort of subject, and it's also.
But it's interacting with the technology now, isn't it? We're still trying to find the boundaries.
We're all over the place at the moment. The
Still
human race
very
with it
fuzzy,
is yeah.
It's still,
Yeah.
and then
It's
things
almost-
come up and they burst like a big boil, and then.
I mean, imagine a
die
world
away.
now without
Oh, yeah.
social media. Them opinions wouldn't be able to be brought up in that environment for everyone to. It'd only be a speaker's corner in London or wherever it would be. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's what social media did. Before that, it was the news and it was TV and it was thing, and the average man on the street
Sanctioned, right?
didn't really have a way of getting his voice out there, certainly to the whole world.
Yeah.
That's kind of why everything's gone crazy, is because everyone can have their opinion out there now, and it's kind of destroyed that sense of
Free speech.
it's destroyed the sense of that we all agree on stuff. It's like whenever you think of the news, it's like when Princess Diana died.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, when Diana died, the whole country was shocked. Everyone was shocked."
And they weren't.
Half the population watched her funeral, but that means half didn't.
Yeah.
If it happened now, there'd be plenty of people going on, "Yeah, what happened to Diana was sad, but I never gave a shit about her."
Yeah. I know what you mean.
People would be able to publicly say that.
Yeah, they would. I see what you mean.
And this idea that
Really good, that, Jack.
we all have the same opinion on something, that has been destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, when the Queen died, people would say, "I never gave a shit about the Queen."
Yeah.
You know, so that kind of framework.
And then people that
gone.
love the Queen take offence at the fact that people say,
but
And then it becomes a whole thing, yeah.
And then they start going on social media.
That is what's
Then
gone
you've got
away.
another point
Yeah.
as well there. People who, I like the Queen, and I was sad she died, but I not really care.
Well, I get it.
Yeah.
You've never met her.
Yeah.
Never met her.
Yeah.
Do I think she was brilliant for the country? Yeah. Well, did she seem like a nice lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it affect me?
No.
Not really.
Her son got arrested today, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, and we
Yeah.
can say it.
That's
you know.
another thing. The mystique is supposed to be royalty supposed, and even celebrities about the mystique.
That's gone, yeah.
And the mystique is going from all of these
Yeah.
famous people. Film
It's
stars.
one. It's so
The
so
mystique is
deep.
They're all becoming human. They're all being humanized to the.
Yeah,
"Oh,
they
you're a
are.
dick,"
Look,
or,
yeah.
You're all right.
And
or,
then-
you know, it's-
because-
they're becoming, they're just an actor. That's
Well-
their job. Why am I celebrating them? Or,
Well, who works harder, an actor or a bricklayer?
Bricklayer.
Well, they fucking definitely do. But does that mean one's better than the other, or whatever? You know what I mean?
I can see what
50 million people don't stand around and watch a bricklayer lay bricks.
I can see what
Do you know what I
Andy's
mean?
saying, yeah.
But they pay for Tom Cruise films or whatever.
It's
So
got that feel. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise would probably make a good
I'd-
bricklayer.
Tom Cruise would make a good bricklayer. wouldn't he?
Tom-
Yeah.
He'd do it.
Yeah.
If he had a role to do it, he'd learn
Oh,
how to
he'd,
do
he'd,
it.
learn-
Yeah.
he'd do a whole
Yeah.
apprenticeship.
Oh yeah, he legit would. Yeah, he actually
Yeah.
would.
And
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, Tom Hardy, Tom Hanks,
Tom Cruise would
Tom Huddleston.
Tom Cruise would make the bricks.
He'd build it.
Oh yeah, no, he would.
And then
he actually would do
run,
that.
He'd run through them.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so
Maybe that's it. We're losing the mystique of like celebrity through.
Yeah,
social
and
media.
there's no
It's
the
been
the
totally punctured.
Well,
The,
in a sense, you're
well,
right.
yeah.
No, in a sense, you are right because
Which is right.
John Smith can be famous now, sat in his bedroom.
Yeah.
He can make himself famous. He can give opinions. He can do whatever he does. You know,
people will watch it.
of course they will.
People watch this.
Of course they will.
That's been the problem. Is we probably have. We're too prone to hero worship, and it's bad for us as a species.
Yeah. The only thing is with that,
Yeah.
though, I know what you mean, Andy, but haven't we done that since the dawn of human
Yes.
Well, maybe
existence?
it's in us, but
Yeah.
it's actually not.
it used to be
that
that men would you'd have a Caesar or whatever and they would exist
Yeah.
and they would die and then the stories would spread. It's like that scene in Braveheart
Right, yeah.
when he's killing the nobles and stuff who have betrayed him and then the stories begin to spread. There's old men around
He's 7 foot
fires
tall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
that spread and that's how things
fire and
that they were like it became things went into mythos very quickly.
Yes.
And that was what was inspiring about it. But now the whole sort of reality, I mean, not 100%, because there are still things we don't know and stuff. People can be very hidden, but that a lot of that's been stripped away. A person's whole life is. There are people, regular people on the internet whose whole life, like it's like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows everything.
Willingly.
Every single
Yeah.
thing about them can be.
And I don't
learned
actually,
and
I
known.
don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I actually don't know that. And we're part of it.
Yeah,
we
of course,
we
yeah.
decided to do a podcast.
Podcast, but in a way, everybody's got a podcast. now.
Yeah.
Well, they have in a
Yeah.
sense.
But is that?
Yeah.
Then you can find your own what you're into.
Yeah.
Your own
The one post I fucking hate on social media is, oh, could anyone tell me about a good landscaper? Or it's like, I think just fucking Google it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyone-
those are annoying.
You know,
Can anyone tell me about a good takeaway?
a takeaway.
Just fucking go on, Justin.
Just go on, just
Fuck's sake,
I know,
you dick.
I know. Why are you asking Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's that. I actually think, and those do annoy me as well. People will go on like Instagram and they'll say something like they'll ask a weird question. It's like you could just Google that in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But I actually think it's because people
I don't like validation.
people have a desire to get a human response. Maybe.
Well,
Yeah,
do you
that's
know
a good
what?
point.
And they can't get
fairness,
it.
I
Yeah.
kind of get that. Actually.
Yeah,
a good
it is annoying, but is that because people just want it from another person.
I think it must be. It has to
I
be.
mean,
Yeah.
I've got to be honest. Like, the other day I had to do something at work and I had to use Excel, and I was like, I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Right. And I could have just Googled it, and I just said to someone else.
Yeah,
"How
that's
does that
a
work?"
bit different because you're asking someone how to use like a tool or something.
It's easy,
But-
someone
yeah.
there face to face rather
Yeah.
than yeah.
And that person I asked laughed and did help.
But this is the way. Just circle it right back to construction now. If you want to know how to put some tiles above your kitchen sink, just go to YouTube. It'll tell you exactly what to do and how to do it.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying in a quality way.
No.
But it will tell you how to do it, and it will show you how to do it. It'll give you tips,
Right.
tricks, all that sort of stuff.
I was trying to compare this with someone the other day. So I was saying, if you go on YouTube and you type in how to rewire a plug,
Yeah.
people will be able to copy it.
Yeah.
If they type in how will you I don't know, like,
Rewire a house.
adjust a
Squeaking door.
squeaking door, right?
Yeah.
But if you type in how do you lay a course of brick, how do you plaster a wall,
It'll show it you though, Dan.
it'll show it you. There's a difference between showing it,
Listen.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the feel of it. It's
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Whereas when you compare that to how do I access on Excel, how do I access,
It'll show it you.
and it'll show you, and you can do it straight away.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I see. I know what you mean. So in terms of the technique or anything like that, it's not like learnt behavior. It just you follow them steps.
It's just
follow them steps.
You have one screen
Done.
here and another
Done.
screen there.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you know that straight away,
Yeah.
and you can do it like that.
Yeah.
Right. But when it comes, it's a skill.
It's more sort of manual stuff, hand
How
stuff.
to plaster a wall? I can't.
Well, it's like I had that when I was doing my
Yeah.
driving lessons. Like it's like how to find the biting point.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can't really get that in a video because
No.
every car's different.
Yeah.
Some cars it's as soon as you come off. Some cars it's as the clutch is almost.
is a
at the-
skill.
So it's like you can't
not
get
knowledge,
it from
it's
that.
skill.
The best
Yeah.
way I can give you, the best way I can sort of make this point is if you lined up construction trades,
Yeah.
blindfolded them all, and gave a joiner 5 hammers. One of them was the one he uses every day, and the others are identical, but not that he uses every day. He'd pick through touch. He'd know it
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
instinctively. Same with the trowel.
Yeah.
So what I'm talking about is 5 trowels, identical trowels, but the one he uses every day, he'd know it instantaneously.
Yeah.
Same with a plasterer's trowel, and so on and so on and so on. So YouTube is like that. It'll show you how to do it, but it's the feel and the
Yeah.
touch.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
But that still doesn't take away from the fact that here's a question for you then, because we're about 10, 12 minutes left. What trade would be the easiest trade to learn on YouTube?
Painting.
Painting and decorating. He always has a go at it, doesn't he?
I suppose so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can master it soon.
Do you reckon?
I won't say you can master wallpaper,
But painting.
but painting, I'm after a few hours
Yeah.
or days, right? Whereas I grew up in a family of bricklayers. I can't fucking lay a brick.
Yeah, but true.
Right.
Yeah, very true.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm shit at it. I'm terrible. My nephew helped me.
Yeah.
And he said, and I couldn't do it.
But you can
can't-
paint.
But I can paint.
Yeah.
Right. White electrical, there's a lot of complexities around that, to be fair, and systems and different wire systems. So it's a difficult one. Plumbing depends. Modern day plumbing, yes. Old school plumbing, like our cousin Paul,
Yeah. Copper and
totally different story.
Yeah.
Better skills. So I think there are things that you can do and learn.
Andy, what's the best? What trade could you learn off YouTube? I nearly said off the YouTube.
I don't know. I think it's all about developing a skill and a touch.
But which trade is the easiest one to learn? You've got to say it, Andy.
Painting. It's painting.
No, let him make his own opinion.
No, because I think a proper painter
yeah.
can do sign writing and things like that freehand.
I'm
Yeah.
talking
That's
about
like Derek, our uncle.
Yeah,
He was
interesting.
Proper
Yeah.
that's
painter.
different.
He was there, yeah, but that's like that used to be a painter.
finesse.
Yeah.
So which one?
Sign writing.
Which one, Andy?
I don't know. That is tricky because joinery, plastering, these are
Wall
years.
wall tiling.
Yeah, but is that a trade or is that combined with other
Ooh,
things?
I think it is a
Is that
trade.
more like a plaster?
Yeah, I'd say it's a
No.
trade. I'd say it's a trade.
No, a good tiler. That's,
A good tiler.
You're not going to answer.
A good tiler is also about setting out.
Yeah, Andy, are you answering?
And skill with a trowel.
No, you're not answering.
No, I'm not answering that. I think a proper
Yeah.
trade, a proper skill.
Going rogue. Andy's gone rogue.
No,
Andy's
I
gone
agree.
rogue.
Skill.
I agree.
No, it's a
Yeah.
real skill. It takes you.
Jack, are you not going to answer it, or are you going to give it an answer?
Muscle memory.
I kind of see what Andy's saying because it's the difference between like you could learn it, but
Learn
it's
the
like
basics.
Yeah.
if it's like there's doing it and doing it all right
Okay.
with anything, but then there's like doing it
What job?
masterfully.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what job? Forget construction, any job. What job would be the easiest job to learn off YouTube?
Delivery driver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've done it. I did a Uber Eats deliveries once, and it is
that's a great shout.
it's easy.
you pick it up, you deliver it. I once had I used to. There was one time when I picked up like a Chinese or something. It was one bag.
Yeah.
The guy lived down the street. I could have just walked there.
Wow.
I drove it up. I only got like £3 for the thing. It was just a quick, easy one. Gave it. And then the guy gave me like a £6.50 tip, which was great. But all I did was I just picked a bag up, walked less than a quarter of a mile.
You got £9.
and just dropped it off to his house. Yeah.
I'll throw a spanner in the works. There's that type of delivery driver. I totally agree with you actually. But a long distance lorry driver, there's fatigue,
Oh, yeah, like food. Yeah.
planning, stops.
Yes,
Especially-
like the tanker drivers.
Nowadays as well, because you have, with delivery drivers, you have maps, you have Google Maps, so you know exactly where the thing is. Back in the day, before that, it would have been harder. But yeah.
What other type of job?
No, I know what you mean with painting that, just the basic cutting in,
I don't mean
rolling. But
Yeah.
a proper painter's trade. That's
Yeah,
no,
but I
no
think
tricks.
I just think that I don't think there's enough in painting, right, to justify these skills. I'll give them that, but
Gotta be quicker.
plumbers, electricians, bricklayers, joiners, plasterers, ground workers, scaffolders, roofers. There's an element of safety in the future for the client.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so you build a wall and it falls
Yeah.
down and kills someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're to blame.
You
yeah,
paint
yeah,
the
yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
It's not going to fucking kill anyone.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Right, just moving on. Some quick fire questions. Try and do this at every pod now, if we can. So you have to answer. You cannot abstain. Okay, you have to answer. I'll let you have like a 30-second answer each. What's something everyone in the industry pretends is normal but is actually ridiculous?
Fuck.
Any ideas?
Pretends is normal, but thinks is ridiculous.
But it's actually ridiculous. I'm going to give... Go on.
Is it actually being self-employed?
It's a good shout. Yeah, it's a really good shout, Andy. It's like, is it actually worth it to be
Actually,
self-employed?
sometimes if you get rained off if you're a bricklayer, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
You should.
That's a really good point. Is self-employed? Yeah.
It's just accepted.
Is it all it's cracked up to be?
Great, Andy.
It's really good. That's a really good point.
Yeah, actually, because when you was cards in, you'd get your regular wage.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't earn as much as self-employed, but it was over the year. You
Yeah.
get holidays,
Yeah.
balance. You get.
That's a really good point.
I think I've got a good one.
Go on.
Wear and tear on your body.
Yes.
Yeah, no one ever mentions it, did they?
Yeah, that's
true.
good,
You're
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
in heavy trade.
You're fucked.
After what, 30 years in construction or whatever?
absolutely.
When you're in your
Yeah.
50s, you start to really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even lads being from 16 to 35, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And it's like a normal, oh, it's all right, it's all right. No, it's not. You compare that against other people who are 35 years old. Your body is completely
Yeah.
battered.
That's why you should get
Yeah.
more money. Over
Yeah.
And that's why you should get some more money.
I like it.
And we accept it.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
shouldn't.
I love it.
Like plumbers with the knees. And
Yeah, any
your
trade
back,
there.
your
Okay.
shoulders,
I'll give even
all
painters
sorts of
that.
trades.
Let's you even give painters it. Let's move on. What's the biggest lie you've ever told at work that nobody found out about? It doesn't have to be recent work. Obviously, it could be 20 years ago. The biggest lie you've ever told at work might be about a day off or anything like that.
I've got one.
Go on.
This was at my old job.
Yeah.
This was years ago. It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
the
yeah.
current job. But there was a time when I was working from home and it was like a Friday or something and I overslept.
Right.
Massively.
Nice.
I slept until about 10:30. I was supposed to start work at 9. Logged onto my laptop and I might have even been woken up by a phone call from a manager.
right.
And he was like, he actually just said, Jack, is everything all right? And I went, yeah, internet's been down all morning. I've just logged on now. I just
Did he not clock at all?
No, nothing. Yeah, and it was totally my own fault. I think I just forgot to set my alarm or something.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Decent.
really, I mean, if they'd found out about that, I'd never been able to work for them ever again.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of ridiculous.
No,
but
decent.
that's
Decent
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Danny, Mike, Andy, Danny,
Like
Andy.
a big one, loads of little ones, loads of them.
Loads of little white.
I can't say.
You can't say. Danny can't say. Oh, so I hear it.
that means it's good.
I so want to hear it, but he can't say.
It's recent.
He can't say because it's
No,
okay.
it's not recent, but I can't say.
All right, fair enough.
I've got a great excuse to do
It's
Put it in the comments. What do you think Danny's lie was?
within the last 5 years, 7 years. I'd say it's pretty bad, but I can't say it.
Okay.
I've got one where somebody might have thought it was a lie, but it was the truth.
Oh, go on then.
And it was almost at work, walked under a lamppost, and
Yeah.
a pigeon took a massive shit on me. It was about 6 months ago. No, last
And you said you
I just phoned up and says, I'm absolutely
covered in shit.
I'm covered in it. And he thought, oh, you can't be lying.
That's brilliant, Andy.
No
That's
one's gonna-
beautiful.
No one's going to
I
make
turned
that
around,
up. Yeah.
Had a shower, changed my clothes.
Yeah.
And then, but for the last 6 months,
like-
since the summer, I always look at lampposts. No, but it's like that a pigeon shouldn't have been able to contain
That much. Yeah. Fair enough.
Ridiculous.
It'd be great to have a picture of it, actually.
You don't even I've had it happen before, and you
No,
don't even
it's like,
realise it.
how
You think,
much? It's like,
what is that?
You're in Charlotte. What's happened? Somebody says that, mate.
Yeah.
Tell me what's happened.
You know what? I don't know what that's reminding me of. Funny enough, the other day I saw that clip of I think was it Ashley Young
Oh, it shat in his mouth.
on Old Trafford.
Yeah.
It was on the pitch,
That was it.
and he was walking.
And a bird shat in his mouth.
Bird shat in his mouth. Yeah.
Like totally mad.
I do remember
the
that.
actual
Yeah.
complexities of that happening.
No, it's must be like
But
a
he
billion
shit
to
in his
one.
mouth.
And
Old
being
Trafford.
caught on camera.
Old Trafford.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good player, Ashley.
Wow.
He was a good player.
Just moving on. Question number 3. Ready for this one? This is quite a good question, this I have to say. What's the biggest... that's question number 2. Question number 3. Who earns more money than they should and who earns less money than they deserve? Open to anyone.
These surveyors earn more money.
Can be in the world.
Oh, then they should.
It can be anybody, yeah.
So any billionaire.
QS.
Any billionaire.
You can... Oh, should we keep it on construction?
I just keep on.
Keep it on construction.
Keep it on construction.
I wouldn't
okay.
know.
So who earns more money than they should and less money than they deserve?
Right. So I think I don't like the pay differences between plumbers and gas engineers to normal trades.
Yeah.
And they always get paid more.
Yeah,
and
they
that
do.
goes for trades.
Yeah.
Or if you work in the education side of it.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it.
Yeah. You mean like assessors and tutors as well?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
Yeah.
I think labourers should be paid more than what they earn.
Totally agree.
Good labour.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
A good labourer, yeah.
Yeah.
A good labourer should be on more money than what they earn.
Electricians sometimes get a good one,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Electricians and
Yeah.
you know.
No, absolutely. Jack, any opinion on that?
Speaking in I don't know much construction. Speaking in the office world or administrative world,
Yeah.
a lot of offices, there's usually there'll be one bloke there or one person that does way more than what's asked for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And they kind of just get sort of not taken advantage, maybe
get
taken advantage
abused.
of. It's just that people think like, oh yeah, he'll just sort it out, and then that person leaves, and then it all goes tits up
I'll go shit.
because that person's
Yeah.
taken on so much.
I like that. That's really good as well.
That happens in a lot of places.
It's fucking me.
That is something.
I don't care if anyone's watching from work either. You fuck off.
If you had to expose one truth about the industry that nobody wants to admit, what would it be?
That's a great question.
That we're getting ripped off. That big building companies taking too much profits.
The individual working
They
person.
pay the individual worker enough, but
Read it
that's
again.
free. They can say that's free market capitalism, and that's the world. And
Read it again.
so,
Sorry, it's just gone off.
no, or houses are too expensive.
If you had to expose one truth about the industry that nobody wants to admit, what would it be?
Houses are too expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of sort of on the same wavelength
Well,
as
that's
Andy.
free market again and
Houses
all
too
that.
expensive. What you're buying
Yeah.
and what they're paying people to do
Yeah.
is not comparable
Yeah, it's true.
At all.
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not getting you're not getting shit. I shouldn't say that.
The
You're
quality's
getting
not up to the money that you're having to
you're
pay
not
for it.
you're paying top quality. You're getting low range quality because you're paying fuck all and you're maximizing
Yeah.
profits.
Yeah.
To the trades.
Yeah.
you mean.
Yeah,
Getting
to the
these,
trades.
Yeah.
And
fantastic granite build. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Quality of material.
Yeah,
is what we're paying.
you're getting the lads, the people.
Yeah.
Or
not
does
the
it
lads.
come down to land is overpriced? I don't
Well, that is another question as
thing,
well. We
but-
talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
But the fucking the people are getting the people buying are getting ripped off, and the people
Yeah.
building them are getting
Yeah.
ripped off.
Yeah.
I totally agree, and I, for a long time, have defended the housing industry in the UK, and I still do to a certain extent. But I do feel at the moment like the house prices, it's a mafia. The house prices are extortionate.
Yeah.
The average house prices are extortionate. They're not built in the way that we once did build in this country, unfortunately. However, they're still built okay, but they're not built as as long as
We kind of had like housing kind of figured out. Like the old houses, like
did.
100, they're like they're not obviously still just great. People still live in them, but they're like they're beautiful.
they tell the
You know,
story of
they're
who the UK is
absolutely
and what the UK
gorgeous
is.
houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, last question. Oh, I've just missed it. Sorry. No, not that one. Not asking that one. Sorry, give me a second. What's the moment in your life that completely changed the way you think?
Ooh.
It's coming up on Saturday.
What?
Dad dying.
Dad dying. Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
There's two. Dad dying. Well, the kid's being born. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
But the kid's being born. I wanted it. and
Yeah.
I wanted to be a dad and
Yeah.
saw my brothers and
Yeah.
my nephews and nieces and that is a big moment becoming a parent. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Didn't change the way you thought though.
no.
Whereas when your dad died, our dad died.
Yeah, dad dying. Yeah.
Yeah. Good point, Danny.
Yeah.
Andy?
I think there's a book I read years ago called The Black Swan, and that changed the way I looked at the world a bit.
Okay.
It's basically, he was a mathematician trader called Nassim Taleb, and it's a really famous book actually if you look it up. And this is about
Yeah.
black swan events, like one-off mad events.
Crazy events,
They
yeah.
happen a lot more than you think, and really, kind of the nature of the universe is a lot more chaotic than
Yeah.
you realise.
I like it.
It's actually this what we've got. It's just this. We overlay this order on the world where it's actually a lot.
There's no order really,
Yeah.
is there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Really, when I read that book, it really blew me away when I read it.
Yeah.
It did make me think a lot of things about systems and people knowing what they're doing. And it really blew it away. Like people don't know what they're doing.
Deep.
They're just kind of going along some lines.
Jack, same question to you.
That's a difficult one.
The last one of the night.
I don't know if I've lived long enough to have experienced something like
enough.
that truly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I don't know.
That's
yeah.
okay to say, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, that's all right.
Fair
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
Mr. Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to answer that question by sort of agreeing with you, Danny. When Dad died, it changed the way I looked at life and even looked at some people and certain individuals and kind of changed the way. It actually changed the way I approached being a dad and changed the way I thought about what's your legacy going to be? I know that sounds
No, it's true.
deep and like, ooh, your legacy, ooh, but everyone wants,
remembered.
we want to be remembered, don't we? We all want to be remembered for something and for some reason maybe. And I'm going to answer that as well.
I watched this great channel on YouTube by a girl called Danny Lee. She's
Bit closer to your mic, Andy.
She's called Danny Lee. She's an architect, and she's got come across this great theory about how the pyramids were being built in Giza.
Right.
And the biggest issue with the pyramids is, unlike any other pyramid anywhere else in the world, is they're straight.
Bit higher, Andy, to the mic. Yeah, keep going. Go on.
And so they still can't figure out how they finished them off. Because you have to build these massive ramps higher and higher to get to the apex
Yeah.
and to keep the line. But this other theory is that they were overbuilt. They were the pyramids about 6 million tons in weight of blocks.
Yeah.
But they were overbuilt. They were done 8 million tons. So you build. It's like almost like an extra set of steps.
I get it. So you take it off as you come down.
That's it. It's like you build it like that, like the Mayas, like steps.
Yeah.
But these ramps going up on all four corners either side.
Yeah.
And then you start from your point.
Downwards.
Gradually take it down.
Love it.
As you're going down, you can keep your lines and your angles.
Wow.
And you keep your face. And so you don't have to worry about putting the final thing at the top. You start from the top.
Because
you gradually take it out.
They were smoothed, weren't they? They reckon it was perfectly smooth.
Facing stones, but there's other theories that interconnect. There's a guy, another YouTube channel called History for Granite, and he's figured out that there's these bonding stones in all the faces, which mean they must have come from the corners inwards.
Beautiful.
There was 4 teams, one for each face, working their way down. Or doing each.
But isn't there 8 faces of the Great Pyramid rather than 4? Because the concaved inwards slightly that way, not concave.
But it's only, I think it's
minutely, but it's there.
It's minutely.
Yeah, you can see it from the top.
But they are kind of going from 4 different sides. So, so there'll be 2 million square blocks, 2 million tons worth of blocks afterwards. But those blocks are taken off. They'll start at the base of the next.
So it's kind of almost like you're building it bigger.
Scaffolding.
You work off a stone scaffolding,
If you don't have steel, if you don't have arches, then the best way to keep that shape
is
to start from the top.
Yeah, so build it outwards. I know exactly.
Build it by 25%.
Yeah.
8 million blocks.
And then reduce it.
And then you come down because all the ramps are zigzag.
What a great theory that is.
Fantastic theory.
But how do you get them to that anyway?
How do you get them up?
How do you get them up?
Well, it's broader and wider, and you can still use the ramps. Well, there's 2 other theories. The third theory is coming. It's actually been on the BBC scientific page. That they think they could use counterweights for the angle of the.
Well, there's stone in the middle that's got rope burn on it. I think
that's inside the chamber.
So you've got a stone at one end, Danny. Rope going down with a stone at the other. You attach that and you let this heavier stone drop down and pull that stone up.
Yeah.
And that stone keeps getting then taken back up and going back down. So you're always pulling a stone up each time.
This trapezoid way of doing it, the angle of the ramps going up to each step is about 7 degrees. And that's actually about a pushable angle or a physical angle.
Fucking hell. If you had a time machine, it'd be the one place I think most people would want to go back and have a look at.
Great theory.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's explainable, isn't it?
Yeah, they said that the Giza setup, the whole area, is about 13 million tons worth of block. And they estimate that if they did it this way, they needed to have used about 14 million tons.
Yeah, so it's
but after that, the extra million tons of stuff is used in other
down below or something or whatever. Yeah. It's doable. Who knows?
It's a really great theory. What's the guy called?
Maybe
It's called the podcast. Well, the YouTube channel she's got is called Danny Lee. She's really good.
I think I've watched her with us before. She's good.
Really good.
Yeah.
And,
Danny Lee, welcome on the
theory was.
She might come on. She might come on there.
Show.
She will come on it. She will come on the podcast.
Interesting, yeah.
Let's close.
Look it up. It's a great video. It's only 20 minutes.
Brilliant, Andy. Thank you very much. Let's close this podcast there. Maybe humans found the pyramids. Maybe.
Bollocks.
What?
No, it was us. We did it. It was humans.
Prove it. You can.
It's there.
You can. Yeah, it's there. But we might have found them.
I still think there's loads of different theories, but eventually we'll get to the one that I think we're close to the one.
I think we found them.
Well,
I think they were already there.
No, not necessarily. No, not aliens.
Why are we on this again?
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica. It's happened before. It'll happen again.
I'm a big believer in that. Yeah.
Right. On that bombshell, we're going to close the podcast for this evening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Andy, Daniel, Jack, thanks for your opinions as always. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We do need some likes on. We do need some followers on Facebook, please. If you can help us out there. We'll see you on the lives on TikTok and YouTube. See you next time.
See ya.
Laters.
Laters. Finish on that, Mike. Laters.